Well, you look at this, guys. They are panicking in real time. Things are moving very quickly from the Federal Reserve. So there's supposedly a meeting tomorrow, as we see. It is anticipated that the closed meeting of the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System at 1130 a.m. on Monday, October 3rd, 2022. You just can't make that stuff up. What are the chances of this, right? An emergency meeting, by the way, that's taking place tomorrow. That's being held tomorrow. So things are moving very quickly, guys. Let's see what takes place. But again, pay attention very carefully because it's not looking too good. Credit Suisse is not the only major bank whose price to book is flashing warning signals. There's multiple. The list below is of all global systemically important banks with price to books of under 40%. A failure of one of them is likely to call the survival of the others into question as well. As you guys can see, Deutsche Bank, guys, this is not good, right? Bank of China, all of these banks and whatnot. So we told you guys that as soon as a domino falls, all the rest falls ever so quickly, right? If you go down here, you know what's crazy? Stock market collapse of 2 or 3 major banks and many more, some as well. Again, a domino effect, guys. I don't know, it seems like everyone's completely bearish at this time, right? Deploying more capital, steady lads. What do you guys think will happen? Avoid European banks. It's crazy. The Riddlers stated that. Insolvent and all those things. Graham Stephanus tweeted out, both Credit Suisse and Deutsche Bank are designated as systemically important financial institutions, i.e. they are quote-unquote too big to fail. Are they truly, guys, right? Are they truly? Well, you look at this. Then $600 billion what Lehman Brothers held in assets when they crashed and took the economy with them. But $2,800 billion what Credit Suisse and Deutsche Bank control in asset under management, 4.6 times more. Wait, what, guys? Again, 2008 was what? Nothing. Literally nothing. If we're talking about the collapse, right? The collapse of not the financial system only, but literally the whole system, guys. What man is governed by today. Guess how bad and terrible that'll be when it actually comes into fruition, right? And takes place. It's not going to be too good, guys. But order out of chaos. Credit Suisse is at a quote-unquote critical moment now, says the CEO. Back at 2008 compared to now. Then, what are the chances of this, guys, right? There are no coincidences. From Wall Street Silver, signs are everywhere. The last name of the Credit Suisse chairman is Lehman. What's next? A person named Ponzi as CFO. Guys, what? There's no way, right? The Lehman Brothers. What do we know, guys? That the past proves the future and the future proves the past. It's like history repeating, at least what? Rhyming, right? To say the least. Then we see right here, formal announcement. So, guys, the Simpsons, we know about these people, right? Isn't it crazy? I can't believe my eyes. Now, I cannot play the video, but I'll leave the link down in the description so you guys can investigate further. Like the video, share the video, because it seems like it's inbound, guys. So basically, Bart goes in here to the bank, and then...
What do you mean the bank is out of money? Insolvent? You only have enough cash for the next 3 customers!
Right? So everyone starts panicking then. Wow, everyone starts panicking in the bank, guys. And then he comes out and states,
I don't have your money here. It's in Bill's house.
He starts blaming others, guys, right? And they all start fighting. So this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy, guys, that these people literally do state what's upcoming next. Again, let's be prepared, guys. Things are not looking too well. Then we have here, and so it begins. BlackRock says cutting leverage in some funds in UK pensions crisis. BlackRock, right? So all of these people are literally basically panicking, guys, of what's upcoming, perhaps. Usually, I know this sounds like the opposite of what everyone thinks of the consensus right now, but usually the opposite takes place, guys, when all these people start panicking and all these things, right? Just look back in history. I mean, it's so simple. Michael Burry tweet out, another feeling I'm getting is mid-late 2000 free cash flow totally on sale and ignored while former momentum stocks are coming down, but not far enough, and darling quote-unquote better businesses still had a ways to fall. Value was about to take off for years despite more crash on the way. Guys, I believe if the collapse is here, like right now, we're not going to just keep collapsing for years and years and years and years, right? They're going to come out with the solution as fast as possible. Then, difference between now and 2000 is the passive investing bubble that inflated steadily over the last decade. All theaters are overcrowded, and the only way anyone can get out is by trampling each other. And still, the door is only so big, right? Interesting. Very interesting. I was about to tweet something very similar to this, guys. That if you guys experienced the 2008 crash, right, severe crash and whatnot, I was going to ask what happened before it took place. Was everyone screaming that it's going to happen or no? I'm pretty sure nobody was, or very few people were, guys, right, screaming that the crash or the severe recession is inbound. I have a really bad quote-unquote deja vu from 2008. During that summer, I often worried that so many people really didn't know what was about to hit. Same now, people live their lives without understanding that our financial world may shatter as early as next week. But guys, I don't know if this is a true statement, because a lot of people right now, I'm going throughout my Twitter timeline and everyone's screaming collapse here. So I don't know. So you guys tell me what happened in 2008. Were people screaming the same thing that people are right now, right? Before the crash took place back then, right? The severe crash. So let me know down below, or actually tweet it at me. I'll start reading. Then Stealth tweet out, oh boy, hold on tight. Let the currency wars begin. Curious to see what the dollar does Monday. Got gold again. Gold, silver, right? XRP hedges towards this collapse as inbound, and we known about this, guys. China tells state banks to prepare for a massive dollar dump, and yuan. Hold on a minute, guys. What? And yuan buying spree as Beijing's prior interventions have failed to stem its currency's worst year since 1994. So China tells state banks to prepare for a massive dollar dump. Wait a minute. The DXY we talked about it. How the DXY is so close to topping out if it hasn't already topped out already, guys? What does that tell us? It's inverse correlated with all these stocks and cryptos. I believe a pump is on the way. Everyone's so bearish. I'm just being honest, guys. Unless the black swan takes place, like what, a nuclear attack and whatnot. We talked about this. Buying opportunity. If Fed continues raising interest rates, US dollar will get stronger, causing gold, silver, and Bitcoin prices to go lower. Buy more. When Fed pivots and drops interest rates, as England just did, you will smile while others cry. Take care. Exactly, guys. It's so simple, right? We talked about this before. About what, guys? That the Fed will pivot soon. I believe very soon, guys. If they don't, something will 1000% break, and they're going to collapse it very soon. That's why they're literally holding an emergency meeting, guys. Think about that for a second, right? Tomorrow. It connects to this tweet from Manifest. It will become worse, biblical. So stay safe and indoors, guys. Let's go down here.
Everything
because
stops.
they got the captions in this video. So let's check this out.
Of the monster debt bubble, which is going to, again, people wipe out tens of millions of people. Forget about supply chain disruptions. We're talking about, once this debt bubble bursts here, okay, everything stops. Transactions end. Credit freeze. Money don't work. You understand? It just stops. Basic resources to live will not become available. They're going to allow pandemonium to unfold in the streets, and people are going to be at each other's throats. They're going to institute some type of martial law control. Okay, once they gain that control, again, they're going to institute a new system. A system of their choosing. More control with a lot less people on it. On this freaking planet. And I think you're aware of it. This is, like I've been telling you, there is no greater threat to human life anywhere. You can't find one that is greater than this debt hyper bubble. When it bursts, it's literally over on a biblical level. And it should make sense to you how this is, it's all being set up this way. Look around you. Again, the lies, the distractions, the deceptions, all the stories, all the fakery, the fake news, the propaganda, the data that doesn't make any sense here. Oh yeah, we're doing fantastic. You know, our economy is shrinking faster at its fastest pace ever globally. People can't make ends meet and we're doing fantastic here? Really? More people dependent on the system than ever before in history, and we got to listen to politicians again and central bankers that they're telling us the truth? Really? You feel like these people have your best interest in mind, honestly?
Wow, guys, beautifully stated by, I'm pretty sure, a Freemason, right? If I'm not mistaken, Gregory Mannarino. So he basically stated that the collapse is near, right? As soon as this debt implosion takes place, and it's going to be over, guys. We're going to be living in a new world where it's more where things are completely centralized, right, to the highest degree, totalitarian and whatnot. We got to be optimistic rather than look at all the negatives that's taking place, right? Because then we'll just be sad and depressed. We might as well take advantage of this opportunity that's laid before our eyes, guys. So, not financial advice at the end of the day. But anyways, that's hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys please like, subscribe, amazing day, and yes, see ya.